Wife charges her husband for lunch, and
Who pays for the food?
Who do you think?
So he's just paying for the assembly.
She's a
It's like,
TikToker.
yeah, she's not buying.
Women.
She's like pure profit business.
It's a
ladies.
pure profit. This is a woman's side
He
hustle.
goes, yeah, it's a woman's side hustle. Your husband buys all the food. He does the grocery shopping. You just make him the food, sell it.
The customer pays for your room, board, supplies.
Yeah.
You just put the salami in between the two pieces of bread, and voila,
You
$14.
just put the Kraft single in between two slices of Wonder Bread. Boom, you just made $10.
This is a can't lose business, folks. You need to get on here. If you are not doing this business, you are not caring about money. This is a get rich quick scheme that is a once in a lifetime business.
The only possibility here is this dude is like real tight wallet and just like doesn't really. He's like, he makes the money, doesn't give her anything, and this is like, yeah, I was going to give you this money anyways, and now I'm getting lunch.
I think I understand that you are right, that maybe there is some scenario like that, but if that was the scenario, the guy was that tight wallet, I think that guy would be like, okay, well, I can $7 for me to buy lunch on the way to work.
Yeah, exactly. Or,
oh, you know how much a McMuffin is? It wasn't 14.
No, and he's like, and then I can eat at a different place every day versus the same fucking sandwich you make me every day.
Exactly. Yeah, because now I'm gonna start having some comments now that I'm paying. You know what I mean? But
Starts up a Yelp page for us. Starts leaving bad reviews.
fucking diabolical.
All 1-star reviews.
You leave reviews for your wife's cooking. Oh my god, dude, that's the best thing ever. Start a page for your wife's cooking and then leave bad reviews.
Hey, you want to be a business? We're gonna treat you like a business, I guess. Hey, you know, I leave good reviews, I leave bad reviews, and you've been getting a lot of bad reviews.
I'm playing it fair, down the middle.
Hey.
I'm an unbiased,
Yeah, fair enough.
Food critic.
Yeah,
You're sitting there. Ooh, that's not going to be good for the Yelp. Ooh,
Well, Gordon Ramsay's not gonna like hearing about this.
that's going to be really bad news for the page.
Real bad news.
Honestly, I'm going to give you a chance to make it over again. You can make it up to me.
This is a little cold.
Yeah. That is funny though. You go to work and the girl just gets a notification. Boop. 2 stars.
2 stars. I asked for no salt and dressing on the side.
If you're a business,
This is quite salty, and the dressing was on the salad. So.
Yeah. A mom of 2. So she's a TikToker, is what. This is. It's more of. Well, you said the other one was what happens when you leave a girl at home alone too long doing her work from home job. This is what happens when they become TikTokers.
Yeah, it's literally walking around the house being like, "Is this content?" Literally scrubbing shit out of the toilet. You go, "Is this content?" I think this might be content. What's the hook here? Oh, I charge him for it. That's how we get eyeballs on this.
You're so right. As a girl being like, I'm a TikToker, and you go, what do you talk about? You go, I made cereal this morning.
Yeah.
Is that content?
It could be.
What if I charge for the cereal? That's content. And then I make a TikTok about the charging. Then I make a TikTok about how other women can do this.
And cleaning up and just like cleaning up after I eat. And
I think this is content.
yeah, it's content. Everything's content.
She posted the TikTok of the salad she prepped for her husband's workday. What really got people amped was the fact she charges him $13.50 a day for it. If he's going to spend it on McDonald's or whatever, he might as well, and he's going to be putting money in a stranger's pocket. Why not put the money in my pocket instead? And some people might make the argument, well, he's put a lot of money in your pocket in the form of paying for everything.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I think there's certain guys that are just like, okay, let's just whatever your new hobby is.
Yeah,
fine.
of course. He goes, this is way cheaper than your candle business, and I get a fucking sandwich out of it every day.
At least I get a sandwich. out
The
of your
worst
new
though
business.
is if she starts like kind of slacking, and then you have to have that conversation.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, look, because like this isn't. You know, I have certain expectations here. Like you forgot a couple things.
Because you're really screwing
like you're like
her
I had to
over.
go get lunch today, even though I paid you for lunch.
Yeah.
So it's like, can I get a refund?
You are right, because this is instead of a situation where you're like, oh, thanks so much for doing that.
Yeah.
You have a situation where you're like now valuing it.
It's
and then
essentially-
she's like, oh, would you make a sandwich? I made you a sandwich today, and you go, oh, I didn't order anything. I'm actually gonna pick up lunch with my friend. She goes, well, you still have to pay me. I go, but I didn't ask you to do that.
She goes, I have a 24-hour cancellation policy, so it's like it's on the sign. It's on my website. So,
But I didn't want you to make it today. I'm actually kind of sick of them. And she goes, you're what? And then she goes, well, what am I going to post about on my TikTok?
why don't you just make the sandwich?
So you're kind of like double screwing her over.
Yeah, you are really fucking her over. Although that's good content though, because my fucking husband declined my lunch service today.
What to do when you lose your only customer?
Your only customer, yeah. I go, my only customer kind of, I think, might be on the rocks.
Then you come home, like she has some other guy on his way to work picking up sandwiches, and you go, "What are you doing here, Doug?" She goes, "Well, if you would have bought my sandwich,
I wouldn't have to sell it at Doug.
I wouldn't have to take my sandwiches to the open market."
Yeah, that's like when they say, don't like hire your friends because this is that times a million. It's like, don't hire your wife
as your chef,
because if you hire your wife, you might have to fire your wife.
Exactly. And when you fire your wife, you might as well, stick the bullet in your own.
Oh, buddy, just have to sit her down and be like, what exactly do you do here?
What do? You hire the wife, you have to fire the wife.
Yeah, maybe.
According to Ray, the arrangement keeps them both satisfied. He's fed and happy, I'm paid and happy. And really, it's hard to argue with that kind of symmetry. Sure. Also, I'm sure if you're like, you go, it's $13 a sandwich. I'm sure this woman who you pay for everything, if you were just like, hey, can I have $50? You also could have got the $50.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
however you want to slice it.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things. She makes you lunch every day when you go to work, and then she's like, I need $50, and you go, okay.
It almost does work against them a little bit because then she was like, hey, could I have $50? And you're like, yeah, definitely, I'll take $5. You go, what? You go, oh, you mean for free? I thought.
Yeah, like you want me to prepay for next week's sandwiches? That's fine. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. I mean, we trust each other, obviously. You're my wife and all.
Every time you just go to dinner and you're just like, that dinner was $100, but it's like, obviously you'll make that money back up to me. Hey.
It's coming out of your end, clearly.
It's funny. You start keeping a ledger of how many sandwiches she owes you for rent. By the end of it, she owes you 80. You're like,
I don't even eat that many sandwiches in a month.
The way I slice it, you owe me 1,150
this
sandwiches.
Is a bad business for you. You're never gonna fucking get above water here.
You're starting out at 1,150 in the hole.
Because I eat 20 sandwiches a week, so based on my math, not good.
Yeah, this is not going to be good for your business. Still, plenty of viewers had her back. He's absolutely getting his money's worth. The one that's just like...
Said another woman who works from home?
That's my mom definitely on the internet right now commenting on Facebook. Sounds like a good deal for him. Covers the cost and the time it takes for you. Her setup is less about profit, more about fairness. And more than a few followers agree that they should be charging their partners tomorrow. So she's done a very big disservice to a lot of guys. I too should be
now
paid
that's
money.
Good content for the guy, because my wife sat me down to explain to me that she's now charging me for sandwiches.
Yeah. You imagine that. You just fucking get
You're both making your own content at the same time.
You get a grilled cheese made for you, and then you get stuck with a bill, and you're just like... Okay, well then next time she's like, hey, we need money for shopping. And you go, actually, I'm eating out now. So you're going to have to buy the supplies on your own.
Or she's like, you want me to make you a sandwich? You go, I'm good. I'll just make it.
Yeah, I'll just make it. That is so true. Yeah, I'll just make it because it takes 2 seconds and it's $13 and I only get 25 an hour at my job. So I'll spend the extra 4 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine. Good deal.
But the thing is, one of the reasons people make food at home is to save money. And you go, you removed that, and you go,
yeah, I know. You literally, you
remove the one way that I'm eating your sandwich instead of something that I actually prefer.
That was the only reason why you literally make food.
It's the only reason I'm bringing a sandwich to work. It's actually kind of embarrassing to show up with a Ziploc bag with a sandwich.
Yeah, and now it's pointless.
Ray, who left her traditional job to be a content creator.
There it is.
Imagine she's like, I'm going to quit my job, but I promise you this is not going to be a burden. Day 3, she's like, your sandwich is $13.
So I left my job paying $50,000 a year to make content, but I don't actually know what I'm doing or have any content.
So that sandwich you owe me money for. Oh, fuck me. You're starting again tomorrow. You're going to get polish out that resume.
She's like, what? You want me to make content for free? She's like, I have to. She's like, I'm 10,000 subscribers away from even getting monetized, and even then, it's not going to make much money.
And you go polish off that resume, babe.
Yeah.
Think this experiment's over?
Yeah. Another tough conversation.
She makes it clear she enjoys caring for her family, but she also values being compensated for her time and labor. The kids probably are paying the wazoo.
They order off the kids menu, so it's a little cheaper. It's $5.
It's not about greed; it's about equity, and also maybe a good Caesar wrap. So
Caesar wrap. That's the kind of shit she's making.
That's the kind of shit she's making.
Basic fucking golf course, like
golf microwave. Course. If I heard that microwave going, I'd be fucking peaking. If I got that $12 bill and I heard a fucking microwave Jamaican patty in the microwave for $4.50.